Conquering board there.
We're going to start off with the west direction and turn four directions on each verse.
Thank you all very much for being a part of that. Now, we're going to introduce to you something just as equally as important as we all are together. There's been a fallacy between our government, both Republicans and Democrats, the Republicans being the fascists and the Democrats being their collaborators. And so, we need to look for a new governor, particularly in ways you know that marijuana laws led to a lot of racial profiling, and also, not just racially, but a lot of poor whites were suffering because Governor Hickenlooper had a policy when he was mayor called broken windows. And it allowed the police to exclude wealthy people from being profiled and searched for marijuana. Now, while the governor says he's for Latinos, blacks, and gays, his economic policies and his police policies don't reflect that. So make sure that when you come out for election this year, we don't vote for Democrats, we don't vote for Republicans. Most importantly, we got to get Governor Hickenlooper out of office. He opposes marijuana. He only favors the wealthy and the elite. And not that there's nothing wrong with being rich, but only when they start to make policies and rules that are at the cost and abuse of other people and don't allow a level playing field for people to compete and own their dispensary. All these people who are owning dispensaries have never even attended a marijuana rally. except for maybe Garden of the Gods, which was shut down by Governor Hickenlooper. The only one here in existence today is Elevate and Frosted Leaf. Please patronize these businesses as they are your leaders in the business industry without trying to make laws or policies that cost and abuse you. The businesses do stay away from our River Rock. Do not shop River Rock. These people are paying millions of dollars to capital lobbyists and senators to make sure that none of you can buy more than an ounce. And that raises the prices. So while the little man who doesn't have excess wealth to compete, the rich man who can still pay his bills and feed his family can afford to drop the prices low enough just so that way he can shut down the small businessman and compete for himself. So to get rid of Democrats and Republicans and the fallacy of the two-party system, which is a two-headed monster that drinks out of the same trough. And our only problem isn't just our white legislators, but our Chicano legislators as well, who sell out as an obedient slave to the white master. And that includes our Uncle Tom, Mayor Hancock, and the Uncle Tom Mexicans as well, who serve only the wealthy and the elite. We're tired of our own black and brown people who sell out and only serve the white master. They try to provide us all. So we come up with an idea to unite forces with the marijuana rally here and the mayor of Glendale, Colorado. Now, unlike Denver, Glendale has a history that makes Denver look to shame. It has big business there on maintaining for the poor people. I used to live in Glendale. And Glendale police don't go to immigrant and poor neighborhoods and tell where did you get that bike from on Christmas. They actually take them toys. And Denver police here, they take the marching orders from our mayor and city council people. And these people here, they don't cite people for public smoking in Glendale. I've experienced it. Now, for our new candidate for governor, Mr. Mike Donovan from Glendale, Colorado. Welcome, the mayor.
Thank you, Miguel. And thanks to all of you who have fought a battle for liberty. A battle that is just beginning. We're here today celebrating something that happened many, many years ago. Many years before most of us were born. On April 14th, 1937. We all had something stolen from us that this group is returning. The federal tax on marijuana was passed, and it was the beginning of prohibition on marijuana. I want you to remember two names, Samuel Caldwell and Moses Baca. Samuel Caldwell was an unemployed farmhand, and after the prohibition on marijuana, he was arrested for selling 4 joints to Moses Baca. 77 years ago. Samuel went to prison at Leavenworth Federal Penitentiary, did hard labor for 4 years. Moses Baca, for buying 4 joints from Samuel, did 18 months breaking rocks in the hot sun, and they were fined $1,000, unemployed, and the equivalent of $1 a day amounts to a 3.5-year sentence for 2 men that smoked a joint. Now when you go back to the history of this, you realize what Michael was talking about. Prohibition was about crony capitalism. Amen. It was DuPont, Hearst, and the Mellon Bank. And here we are today, celebrating the return of a piece of that liberty that was stolen from us 77 years ago. Some of us remember the DARE campaign. Dare to say no. Another monumental, destructive program by the federal government. 2 days to be dare to say yes. Let me hear you say yes. Yes. Dare to say yes. Now this is the beginning of a liberty movement. We can't leave liberty here all by itself, languishing with one particular law. We've got to take all the liberties back for all of us. We've got to say yes to liberty.